Thank you so much for joining us on NewsX World with that perspective. Meanwhile, the deadly 6 magnitude earthquake in Afghanistan has claimed at least 1,400 lives, with the toll expected to rise further. According to the Afghan Red Crescent, more than 3,000 people have been injured and over 8,000 houses have been destroyed. The UN's humanitarian corridor for Afghanistan has warned that the earthquake disaster could impact hundreds of thousands of people, calling blocked routes the single biggest challenge for relief efforts. Rescue workers say hundreds remain trapped under rubble, but reaching remote areas has been hampered by severe damage to roads. The quake hit at 23:47 local time on Sunday, with its epicenter 27 kilometers away from Jalalabad, the country's 5th largest city in eastern Nangarhar province. Let's hear into what the civilians have had to say. So there you've heard it. We've now learned that the death toll has risen to 1,400 people in this earthquake. At least 3,000 people have been injured in the Afghan earthquake so far. 8,000 houses remain destroyed. You've just heard in from a civilian in Afghanistan who says that they felt the earthquake at around 12 in the night and their entire house was destroyed. Mr. O.P. Mishra, Director of National Seismology Center in India, joins us from New Delhi. Mr. Mishra, I want to understand from your perspective, what becomes the biggest challenge when earthquakes such as these strike? Mr. Mishra, can you hear me?
Please be louder. Please be louder.
Mr. Mishra, what becomes the biggest challenge when earthquakes like the one in Afghanistan strike?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is that now it has been proved that earthquake can hit in the already demarcated seismogenic zone. Where the Afghanistan earthquake happened, it is happened at the seismogenically already demarcated zone where the Kashmir Hazara Texas zone meeting the Silok thrust zone. So it was the intersection point where it is the locked zone that has been ruptured. But the thing is that it was a very deeper earthquake, 160 kilometer, magnitude 6.3. Even though the shaking able to destroy several houses and kill the people, several hundreds. This means that those structures were unengineered structure based on the unscientific parameterization. So earthquake actually impact was bad because of the bad structures, worse structure in Afghanistan. So it gives a message that each and every country who have the seismogenically already demarcated provinces, they should have to take the care of your earthquake risk resilient building based on the engineering design code. That is one of the solutions. And we know that where we are staying, because entire Himalayan zone is seismogenic provinces, as well as even the Andaman Nicobar, as well as the plate interior, Bhuj and Latur areas. These have also witnesses the earthquake, devastating earthquake in the past. So earthquake can hit anywhere at any point of time. And when the shearing and bearing strength of the rock exceeded by the stress accumulation. And second point is that it is a transboundary earthquake can hit to different countries. Here, whatever the earthquake happened in Hindu Kush region in Afghanistan, where the Indian plate subducting beneath the Eurasian plate is terminated, and that is the locked part. So most of the shaking is also felt by the Delhites or NCR Delhi, because it is surface wave that passes from long distances, about 1,000 kilometers or 900 kilometers away. This earthquake is 903 kilometers away from Delhi. Even if the Gurugram and other part of the NCR felt the shaking.
Mr. Mishra, thank you so much for joining us on NewsX World with that perspective. And that's all that we have time for. We will continue to bring you more updates from around the world on